Right, okay. This is working. Game audio is working. My legs are almost working. Just move some windows around. Right, I think that's good. Head on. Hands on. It is 9:10. Hey Banhammer, how's it going? Okay, here we go. So, Saturday night, coming in and just having a wee tinker. Carrying on with my digging around the cliff. Doubt I'll be doing this too long, my legs are knackered. Actually haven't done that many steps today, it's probably the fewest number of steps. I hit my 10k, 10,000 steps thing. Yeah, it's probably the fewest number of steps I've done in ages. I just went out for a run, but never really went and did anything else. Mostly been gaming today, which has been fun. Nice music, I should look into that. Oh, the music on the hold card. I'm almost ashamed to say that's one of my little efforts. Something I tinkered with a while back. In fact, I actually have just started on another suite of music this weekend. I like experimenting with kind of electronic dark ambient stuff. I won't claim to be good at it, but I enjoy doing it. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thanks. Doing okay. Having okay weekend, enjoying... how far am I into this now? I'm having Fridays off, using up like half my holiday by taking Fridays off, and I think this was my 4th week of 17 weeks. Or maybe the 5th. I can't remember now, I've lost track. But I'm currently living in the very, very civilized world of 4-day weeks, basically. And it's glorious. I know there's quite a few companies doing that these days, certainly in the tech sector. I get approached by recruiters quite often, and I've noticed a little uptick in companies who are like, we'll pay you a proper 5-day week salary as you would expect, but you only need to work 4 days, that kind of thing. It seems to be a slightly growing thing. I kind of feel like it's the start of the mark of civilized societies working 4-day weeks. Yeah, oh thank you, that's very kind of you to say so. There is, it was basically a little album of 4 tracks. There's just one of them. A little album of 4 tracks I did. Oh, when did I do it? It was a couple of years ago now, I think. And as I say, I'm kind of... Whoa, it's really dark. It's really dark. Hang on, I need to see what I'm doing. Let's put that there for a moment for all the good it'll do. What was I saying? Yeah, I am sort of about 3.5 tracks into another album. Whoa, my god, I didn't expect that. Oh, I forgot about this bit. I was trying to decide how it... Shit! I was trying to decide how I was going to handle this, wasn't I? That's a long... Right, let's just... Oh my god. Oh my actual effing god. I wasn't expecting that. Oh god, I love this game. Let's just do that. Oh, holy shit, that really actually made me jump. I got so many games in this you know, in VR that have, you know, got the jump scare thing going on and all that kind of stuff. You know, we've all let out our little yelp of terrified surprise when a head crab leaps at us in Half-Life Alyx and things like that. But I'm sorry, but nothing's as terrifying as just digging away merrily and then seeing a fall of doom. There are so many games in VR that I really, really like, and, you know, kind of more involved maybe than Cube, but nothing gives me the experiences I get in this, really. So this is the thing, I'm trying to decide what to do now. Do I follow in and tunnel through, or do I kind of follow out and put in my own floor? I'm kind of tempted to do my own floor thing. Yeah, mind the gap, you're not kidding. Look at you, I do, in security I do 5-day week. Yeah, I mean, I do a 5-day week, so yeah, I'm using holiday to do the 4-day week. But yeah, these companies who are kind of actually pushing 4-day weeks now, and even countries, you know, there are some countries now that are kind of promoting the 4-day week thing, and I just think it's very, very civilized, quite frankly. Right, I'm gonna have to, okay, I'm gonna try and build my way out. I may regret this. I'm going to try and build my way out. You dislike heights. You should watch me do the climbing tower in Township Tale. Yeah, I'm not great with heights. They kind of make me, but kind of only in this game mostly. As I kind of said before, there's, you know, I've kind of I did a. Yeah, I do have a whole series on my channel of me playing The Climb 2, which, you know, certainly gave me the willies at times, but that's kind of part of the fun of it. But, you know, I kind of experienced the height, I felt the height, I felt the danger of the height, I felt the anxiety from being that high, but I was okay with it. And there's just something about, in this game, I've said this so many times, but there's just something about the heights in cyubeVR that just weirded me out. I'm not sure why. Yeah, Boneworks is another game. Yeah, you can get into some really high places in Boneworks and things like that, and you know, you can do all that climbing and everything, and I kind of am okay with it. In Cube, there's something about Cube that just weirds me out when it comes to the heights. I like it. I mean, I do like it. It just, it's an experience that is very different from some of the other games I play. I'm not sure this is a great plan, you know. I'm not sure this is a great plan, heading out this way. We'll see how it goes. So yes, the music, it's completely free, but there is an album on Bandcamp, which I'm kind of, yeah, I was a little chuffed with making. It's hardly wow, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? But yeah, it's hardly the most challenging musical outing, but I had fun making it, and it kind of filled a creative need at the time. And as I say, there's another one in the works now. Yeah, I think that's working. I'd follow the terrain of the mountain. Yeah, I almost quit a few times. It was so bad. Oh, the climbing. I don't blame you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't really had or taken the time to check up on these things. I'm trying to watch videos and everything. It's just so scarce at the moment. But I really do. I keep meaning to check out your Township Tale videos, because I remember you recommending the game to me, and yeah, as I said at the time, I suspect it's probably a bit too much of a commitment of, you know, in effort and stuff like that, because it sounded very involved and lots of fun and everything. But I keep meaning to actually check out some of the videos just to actually get a full, you know, taste of what it's like. Okay, this was a terrible idea, but let's do this. Let's do this. I don't like that view. I don't like that view at all. I mean, it's a very pretty view, but I don't like that view. Oh my god. Why am I doing this on a Saturday night? Do you know, I had a couple of beers and a couple of burgers and a movie last night. Did my usual weekend thing. But I sort of promised myself, I mean, backing up a little bit, so go back 2 or 3 years, and I was quite healthy, unhealthy I should say, and overweight and stuff like that, and made an effort to take up exercise and so on and so forth, and lost so like 30 kilograms in weight and things like that, which I needed to lose. Not sure what that is in pounds and things for anyone who uses those, but it was a good chunk of weight. I was, you know, quite overweight and all that kind of stuff, so you know, did quite well, got into exercising and so on and so forth, and yeah, you get the idea. And having made the effort, I'm really trying to keep on top of it. Having got to a good place, I was, you know, relaxing and beers at weekends and a couple of good, you know, naughty meals on a Friday night, naughty meals on a Saturday night, take it easy the rest of the week. But the last couple of months, my weight has been creeping up ever so slightly, not, you know, terrifyingly, but yeah, just kind of creeping up a couple of kilos more than I'd like. So I kind of promised myself I was going to cut out the beers and stuff on a Saturday night, so I've been starting to do that. So that's why I'm in doing this rather than having 2 or 3 beers and watching some stupid movie. And now I'm regretting it because I'm just terrifying myself with these heights. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that. Feels about right. Let's get another torch up there. I'm out of torches, damn it. Building plant to follow the mountain, give it a nice look. Yeah, I think it should work and everything. You're still welcome to join us. Oh, in the game. Yeah, it just seems. It's made me realise I'm not sure what the prevalent weight system is in Canada. Do you tend to use the metric system there? Are you more civilised than us in the UK, who technically use the metric system, but it's a hot mess of different systems, really. Right, I have coal there. Do I have wood on me? Oh, I actually don't have that much wood. I've got enough for... okay. 5 more sets of torches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's actually really bad of me not to know what prevalent system is in Canada. Oops. I'd like to think it's the metric system. Must be, right? Gotta be. Damn it. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. It is metric. Yes, good. Some of us use imperial, but it's more habit thing than anything. Yeah, I totally relate to that. I mean, you know, I'm of an age, so you know, like I'm in my mid-50s, so I've pretty much had the metric system in my life all my life. But I'm also old enough that when I went to the shops to, you know, buy stuff for my mum or whatever, you'd be buying pounds and ounces and all that kind of stuff, and everything. Stuff when I was a kid wasn't sold in metric. So, you know, those kinds of expectations. Oh yes, stuff's charging again. Okay, I mean it's going red for the moment, but I'm actually making out. But yeah, I grew up with that kind of horrible mixture. And of course, even to this day, there's this weird thing as well, because, you know, I would always have said, because I'm so used to short distances, metric, absolutely. Don't talk to me about feet and inches and things like that when I'm measuring stuff. Unless you're talking about height, I could tell you how tall I am in feet and inches. I'd have to go and figure it out if you wanted that in metric, which is silly. At the same time, you want my weight. I know it in metric, not so much in imperial these days. But if I need to drive somewhere, if you tell me how far it is in miles, I can picture how much effort it's going to be to drive and all that kind of stuff. But since I've taken up running a lot in the last couple of years, if it's a non-vehicle distance, then I can picture it better using... no, that's terrifying. Oh no! And lost all those blocks. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I can picture it better using metric. Yeah. So if you want me to walk or run it, tell me it in kilometres. If you want me to drive it, tell me it in miles. It's a ridiculous mess, really. Right, don't get near the edge, don't get near the edge. Yeah, doing it again. Let's just keep some of these blocks because we might want them. There we go. Eep. I think this is working. Do I need to go further out? Not quite sure. Not quite sure. So yes, to roll back to where I was. Maybe I should have just stuck with the beers and pizza tonight rather than terrify myself. Building this high up on a Saturday night. It is fun though. Right. I think this wants to come out and push back a little bit. I'm always trying to keep this about 5. 2, 3, 4. So let's have that. That should do. That gives it a nice little corner there. And then I want... No, I don't want that. I think I'll have rid of that just to smooth the corner off a bit. Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't missed you disappearing from over. Let's just take this back a bit without falling. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. How far under there can I go? Right, there we go. So I just finished I think finished, because I'm getting the impression it was the last episode. I haven't actually checked how many episodes there are. I just finished Moon Knight this evening while having dinner. I must say, I overall really enjoyed it. Let's head out that way a little bit more. There we go, that should do. So yeah, that was actually a good watch, that was. I'm still quite enjoying Picard as well. It seems to be getting a mixed response from people. I'm actually preferring this series to the last. And of course the big one I'm waiting for now is Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's one I'm properly looking forward to, and I'm hoping I'm not going to be disappointed by. Right, let's go that way. Whoops, that was close. Yeah. I'm glad you encouraged me to go this way. I think yeah, at the end of my last stream I was pondering whether I should sort of follow it round and build out or tunnel through that bit. Just because the sticky out bit, as you saw, was sort of above the level I've been tunnelling all the way around. But yeah, this is working, I'm liking this. Oh, the text-to-speech thing. Yeah, I did look at that one that you recommended, and there was something about it that didn't quite... I'm not sure what it was. There was something about it that felt like it was not going to work for me, or was going to be a bit of faff to set up or something like that. I can't actually honestly remember what it was. I know I kind of filed it away as a... I'll look at it some other time, because there was something about it seemed a bit of bother in terms of setting up. I can't remember what it was. I think it's some sort of clash with how I have my audio recording set up or something. I can't remember what it was though, if I'm honest. How much further out do we think that goes? I suspect we're kind of at the turn. I think we are. So I'm going to go straight here. Yeah. I hope anyone watching this appreciates just how effing brave I'm being. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm being totally chill about this. More chill than usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I kind of want to bring that in there. So tentatively digging just because I'm waiting for this void to open it. Like that. There we go. Like that. Exactly like that. I bloody love this game. Yeah, you're not catching me out like that. Nice try. Let's go like that. I think what we'll do is just kind of fill that in there. and fill that in there like that. Okay, that looks like it's working. That looks like it's working. Yeah. Right, let's go and bring some more crystals forward with us. Oh, for pity's sake. How hard can it be? There we go. There's a reason that's not charging, because it doesn't need to charge. Or am I in some kind of weird shadow spot again? I think it's just it doesn't need to charge. Right, inventory. I'm off. I think I'm going for more big leather. Have a good stream. Thanks for dropping by, Hammer. It was damn good to see you. Have fun, and I hope the rest of your weekend is kind to you. 1, 2, 3. Lose those 2. Yes. Still safe. Good, good, good. Right, I think I'm going to need to turn back round soon. I think I'm at the limit. So gingerly hanging out there and hacking away. Just feel like I'm going to fall down at any moment. Okay. Are we tidy? Yeah, we're tidy. We need another upright in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll do it there actually. That feels, yeah, feels about right. I'm not entirely sure where we're going here at the moment. Let's see if we can figure this one out. It's definitely going to start turning back in soon. I can get that. There we go. I think this is where it's starting to turn back in. Let's just wait for the sun to come up, eh? Oh, let's fill that in while I remember. Oops. There we go. I missed any more of them. No, looking good. Just waiting for the sun to come up. So I just had a little brief little exchange with Croy on Twitter. Seems that a game that I've owned for ages, since 2016, and way before I had a PCVR setup or anything like that. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, needs to come back. That's Mount Wingsuit. I bought it and played it. Yeah, flat screen and everything, way back. And so when I actually finally got a gaming PC again, after I already had the headset, of course the first thing I did was fire up Steam and see which games I owned already, which all will have been hybrid games, supported VR, and Mount Wingsuit was one of them. And I tried it, and I didn't seem to work terribly well. I just couldn't quite figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I kind of wrote it off as not very good. And then I came back sometime later, having played, I think I'd already started playing Rush, which is another Wingsuit game, but a bit more arcadey. Good. I've played all the way through Rush, done all the levels and everything, done all the maps. I have all the videos to show. But you know, having played that, I came back and gave Mount Wingsuit another go. And finally it clicked, and now they've actually released an update a few weeks ago now, where they're working on Mount Wingsuit 2, which I'm going to guess is going to be epic in VR, like properly good. And what they've done is they backported the new control system, because the control system was something that I found a bit janky in the VR version. So yeah, they backported the new control system, and oh, does that make a difference. And now, if anyone actually follows my channel, you'll see that I'm starting to do a full playthrough. I'm trying to get perfection on all the runs. I don't fancy my chances of actually managing it. I've already found one run that I just can't get perfection on. I actually just can't finish yet. I don't think I've even finished it. It's a really evil run with cable cars, and it's really easy to kill yourself on the cables. But yeah, it's turned what was an okay older VR supporting game into something that's really playable and really quite engaging and fun. So yeah, I was quite chuffed to see that Croy had noticed it and apparently didn't know of the game. So I'm really hoping he grabs a copy and streams it as well. Well, I say as well, I don't stream it, I record it. But I'd love to see what he makes of it. But yeah, you need properly good VR legs to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we'll go there. It's, yeah, it's a thing. Right, I think I'm going to start heading this way. Yeah, I mentioned it while playing Cube before. Yeah, it's one of those games that involves... Whoa! It just happened then. It's one of those games that involves heights. You know, it's a wingsuit simulator. You're throwing yourself off high places and just, you know, flying around, just you in a wingsuit. And yeah, I mean, it makes me feel a bit weird. That's kind of the point. but it feels quite comfortable. Whereas, you know, as I was saying a wee bit earlier, and I've said so many times before, there's something about this game just freaks me the hell out when it comes to heights. Do I want to go out that way? I think I do want to go out just a little bit. Step back, yeah, I was expecting that. So I want to go out that way. Like that, I think. Actually, should we go out there? Like that. I think that makes sense. Yikes. Do not like. There we go. Time is it? Okay. I don't think this is going to be a huge one. As I say, despite the fact that I've done the fewest number of steps today than I have done in a day for quite a while, my legs are aching a wee bit. I have run a few times this week, and I did do a longer run than usual today. Normally when I run in the glen around here, it's about 6.5k, that kind of thing, and thereby hangs a tale, as I was mentioning on Twitter a bit earlier today, that I finally gave up on the Fitbit, which I've been using as my primary tracking device for a long time. And just because the display is starting to play up and be really hard to read and interact with and things like that. Only after a couple of years. But I also was recording stuff in tandem with an Apple Watch, so I finally fully embraced the Apple Watch, and that's all I'm using now. I've stopped wearing the Fitbit altogether. But a thing I've noticed very, very quickly is that there's a very slight difference in how they record distances. There's a slight disagreement in the length of the run I do around here. So whereas the Fitbit tended to record sort of about 6.66, 6.6. Oh look, there's my stuff. I'm almost back round. Whereas the Fitbit would record like 6.66, 6.67, that kind of thing for the run. The Apple Watch is recording the exact same run at about 6.45, 6.46, that kind of thing. Now, it's not a massive difference, obviously. I don't know about these things too well, but I sort of feel that's within an acceptable margin of error. But there's a slight downside to this, which is I have a weekly running goal for myself, which is set in Strava, of 20 kilometers. I try and make sure I run at least 20 kilometers in a week, and sometimes I run at work, sometimes I just go for lunch walks at work, that kind of thing. So if I don't run during the week, the bulk of the work week, I've always been able to do a run Friday, Saturday and Sunday, in the Glen and just hit my 20k, which is great. But it's about it, like this week it was heading, because I'm using just the Apple Watch now, basically that leaves me like 500 meters short, so you know I got to run 500 meters further, that kind of thing, which for most runs isn't a problem. The main reason, or the main place that I stop my run when I'm running in Rosslyn Glen is at the foot of some rather steep stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, which are not fun to run up. I mean, I've done it, I'm not opposed to it, but actually it always feels like a good stop point, a good pause point, and then kind of do a cool down walk home, that kind of thing, which is about a kilometre and a half, something like that. Not entirely sure. But yeah, kind of can't do that because I'm like half a kilometre out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I think I'll do that there. I think that makes sense. So today, the whole point of this is today is like, I'll probably still go for a run tomorrow if all goes well. Which would have made up the shortfall. You know, I was going to end up, so I ran, when did I run? I ran Tuesday evening here, I think it was Tuesday evening, and then ran yesterday, ran today, and yeah, I was going to be like 500 meters shy of hitting my 20k. So I decided to actually tackle the stairs today and just run all the way home, which then, you know, that takes a 6.5k run and turns it into more of an 8k. So yeah, my legs are a little sorer than usual because I ran an 8k today. That's a very long-winded way of telling that story, but you get the idea. Legs ache, won't be a long stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's do that one there. Well, that's a good little session actually. I'll keep going a little bit, but I've actually made it around that overhang in a way that I kind of envisaged it happening. That works quite well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, nearly. 5. So that one wants to go as well. I mean, I could have tunnelled through it. Tunnelling through it would have been fun, but I like keeping it like this. One, 2, 3. Run that out as well. Okay, and then that way. And that almost gets me back, and I will have made it all the way around. I need to think about how I'm going to actually finish this off, because of course the problem is it's a bit scrappy around there. It got to a point where it didn't make much sense for me to try and carry on doing this kind of thing. Right, I think this needs a hard turn here. trying to decide the best way of doing this. I think I'm actually going to build this out a little bit myself. So we'll come in there like that. That's what I wanted. I'm going to turn... No, actually I wanted that there, didn't I? Oh, did I? No. No. I want that there. I want you there. I want you there. And I want you there. That's the way we're going. That's the way we're heading. One, two, three, four. Whoa, wasn't expecting that. It's going to be a right mess below me. All these escaped blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. That should be safe in there. Should be well into the cliff. Famous last words, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't want that. I want it there. That's going to be a pillar there. So let's put that there as a reminder. Whoops. And then, like that. Yep, I think I'm back on track. When my right controller is heading towards shaking itself apart. I think in terms of price and hours used and amount of punishment, things like that, the headset and the controllers have turned out to be a pretty good deal. I mean, I don't play as much as some do. For example, before he moved on to using Valve Index, my son was using the Quest 2 that I got him, and I mean, he pretty much managed to destroy the controllers in about 6 months, I think it was, just from the amount of use, not from misusing them, you know, just that thing of playing lots of Beat Saber, playing lots of Echo VR, that kind of stuff. You know, very active games that, you know, it doesn't matter how fit you are, it's going to get you sweating and stuff like that. And yeah, that seemed to really do in the controllers. But yeah, whereas they did actually suffer from just how much gameplay he was doing and how active the gameplay was and everything. I've got a lot of hours in VR out of this headset and its controllers. Probably tempting fate saying this now, but I'm definitely impressed with the Quest 2 for the price and how well it's lasted. Headset, not so much. No, the strap, I should say, because I got the Elite strap, and I managed to actually. I've killed one of those. But you know, almost see that as a consumable, really. I think I might want to actually bring this in. One like that. Will come in one. Does that make sense? It's looking like it makes sense. Yeah, there's just feels like there's a little extra vibration happening on the right controller. Here's the one that probably uses haptics way more than the left. Yeah, because I'm right-handed. Right, what time is it? Keep going a wee bit. Not much longer though, I don't think. Definitely ready to sit down with a drink. One, two, three, 4, 5. So I'm gonna. Nope, that's not what I need. I'm gonna have a pillar there, but actually I think it'll go up there like that. I think I need to come in again. There we go. Oh no, we're getting that thing where it doesn't want to break the stone for some reason. There we go. It's behaving again now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ooh, oh, hello. No, no, do not want. Do not want. Go like that. Missed. this lot up. Getting close to finishing time, I think, and don't want to leave a mess. Gotcha. Yep, nearly there. Definitely nearly there. Ha! So, that bit there kind of comes down through a little, yeah, under there. And I let it just sort of peter out because I quite liked this valley thing, and maybe I was thinking maybe I'd do something with that. Meanwhile, looking at where this is going, it's kind of going to make a mess of that little overhang thing there. I'm not sure how you describe it, that natural arch. And I don't want to mess that up. So I'm wondering if actually I should just stop here and build some steps down to there, or maybe go around the corner a little bit more and build steps down and have it meet up there, and that's how it all goes together. Right, let's go for a little spin. So I've done this for a while. It's a really long way around there. You need to come through and just tidy up some of these corners. I feel like you could do with widening by a block in some places where it turns. Really satisfying knowing I built all this. Right, so down here. Oh, of course it's getting dark. It's Quill's Folly. We'll find a use for that. Yay, look at that. That's so cool. That actually looks better than I was expecting. Okay, I'm really glad I did go that way now. So what I'm thinking is, it's a bit hard to see now, it's getting dark. But maybe I'll follow round here and then come down here, build stairs down side and just kind of move this around a bit so it hooks up. Which will bring us back round again. It just means you sort of drop down, so yeah, the whole thing doesn't go around all on one level, but it's a bit shallower around here, shallower at least, so it didn't make sense to bring it round from there, and I'm not inclined to take it round this way as well, so I think that would make sense. Yeah, I'm pleased with the way this is going. The hilarious part is I built 3 of these bridges, working on the idea that I was going to do what I'm doing here at 3 different levels. It's taken bloody ages. Not entirely sure I want to do this twice more. I feel like maybe I should put a roof on this bit. Although, no, it'll spoil the view of that overhang. I quite like that overhang. I'll leave that as it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. That needs to come in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's. I think that's a bit better. Yeah, that looks nicer. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that one didn't look quite right either. Yeah, it's starting to look better. Right, well, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to carry on that way next time. This is so nice. I love it when the shadows are moving like that. It just looks so great. Bit of me is feeling like I should build a bridge from here over to there. That could be fun at some point. But anyway, hope you're off having fun somewhere, Banhammer. And if there's anyone else out there watching right now, thank you. I really appreciate it. Really, really, really do. And if you happen to catch the video recording at some point in the future, thank you for watching that as well. And goodbye. And sorry about the noise that's about to happen. Oh, my poor face. Oh. We won't have computers strapped to our faces.